Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us this morning on our second day of our Black Friday event. How fabulous does the set look?
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? We've had so much fun doing this. I am with the absolutely fabulous Stacey this morning. How are you?
Good morning, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm not too bad. I am happy because I'm at full sparkle.
I know, you look very nice in that sparkly top. I think
you.
I might have to get one.
I know, everybody's been like, oh, can I feel your top?
I know, yeah, I kind of want it.
I kind of want it. Well, thank you. So we are here, me and Stace, and we're going to show you another big chunk of our Black Friday deals. So if you didn't watch yesterday, we launched Black Friday here at Hunky Dory, and we've got 3 weeks of amazing deals, but we've done it slightly different this year, and we've released loads of deals yesterday. And I've had a look this morning, and there's already 30 items that have sold out.
30?
30, yeah, gone
Gone
for good.
And there was about 5.
Yeah.
So overnight there's like all them.
Overnight.
Wow.
So if you was waiting, don't wait too long is all I'm going to say, because some things have gone. And I wrote some little things down just in case you had your eye on these. Our stained glass florals Pitch Perfect pad yesterday were just when everybody went crazy for that, and there's only 20 left. So that's super exciting. And our Deco Delights collection we showed yesterday, not many of them left either. But that's it for what we showed yesterday, because we've got so much more coming up. But first up, let's just say something exciting, because Stace might not have seen this. Ta-da! So
I want one of these as well.
If you place an order with us during our Black Friday event, you will automatically get put into our giveaway. So you can win your share of £1,000 credit put onto your account. So that means £250 will get popped onto your account. All you have to do is place an order, and then we will pick 4 lucky winners, and we will announce that, I think, when Black Friday is finished. Is that right, Lisa?
2nd of December it'll be announced.
2nd of December we will announce 4 lucky winners, and you will get £250 store credit added to your account. So what an amazing Christmas gift. I was going to say if you had friends you wanted to give it away to, but I
just use it myself. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Stacey, selfish over here. Presents, no, we would spend it.
I was just thinking,
ourselves.
could we make another one and put our names on it and give it to Dad?
Yeah.
Cash it in.
This is for us, please, for all our hard work this year. Yeah, well, we could tell him, you know, we didn't say naughty words on Hunky Dory Craft TV, so.
We'll be deducting wages from him.
Yes, absolutely. So let's run our Win It Weekly. Today we're going to show you this slightly different. We had a slight issue yesterday. Our little bag broke. Don't worry, we have more to send them out in, but we've just popped it over here. So somebody is going to win this on Friday. It's worth over £200, and these are goodies that Dan's picked himself. So he's got some favourites in there, and he's also had to get those purple glue sticks, which, you know, we always order. We'll never run out of them. And we've got some shimmer card, we've got scissors, brush markers, the Hunky Dory Humour collection. It's a really great bag of gifts. So all you have to do is like, share and comment your answer to the following question. On Christmas Day 1981, what was Dan's favourite gift? Was it A, a Transformers Optimus Prime? Was it B, Prickles the Hedgehog, or was it C, Tinker the Teddy Bear? Any ideas, Stace?
I've absolutely no idea. No idea. I feel like it's going to be a trick question, because I would guess, but I don't know.
I saw quite a lot of answers coming in yesterday, and so it's going to be good to show everybody. I can't say much because I know this answer.
Well, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to make an appearance on Friday, is it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course. We've got some photos.
So it's still around?
I don't know what you can't talk to me because I might give things away. I can't speak about it anymore.
He said it was, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Out of the 3 answers.
Right.
Still exists.
Oh, okay. Exciting. Let's move on. Well, today we're going to show you our amazing Unicorn Dreams collection. So you can grab this over on the website today for £11.99. Amazing. It's a full kit. That's going to save you 40%. It's all foiled in that incredible holographic foiling, which is gorgeous. It's super shimmery. I think I just love unicorns anyway.
I know, it is a really nice kit, and the holographic foiling just takes it to like another level.
Oh yeah.
I was looking through it yesterday, thinking about what I wanted to do for my demo,
Yeah.
and it's just that holographic foil, it's just so striking when you look at them.
Yeah, and I think because we don't do tons of holographic foiling kits, it makes it a little bit extra special as well,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Because we don't
Yeah.
see it all the time. Oh, just look. So magical. And if you quite like all that, like that sort of type of things, like mystery and magic and
Yeah,
it'll be up your-
fantasy,
yeah,
like-
fantasy.
You've got little girls that would love this, but then you've like that one, for example, that could easily take the border off, the floral border off, and it could be a men's card. It's just like
Oh, yeah.
like a fantasy gaming type unicorn. So that, don't just think of it as girly.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of things that you can do with this.
And I wouldn't have thought of that as well, so it's really nice just to hear other people's, what they would do with it too.
This one
Yeah.
that's on there now, that bottom topper and that cardstock reminded me of like autumn as well, because
Oh,
it's got
the
those
colours.
really, really nice autumny, it almost looks like autumn leaves.
Yeah.
So there's lots of different occasions, but all year round as well for this.
And $11.99 is an amazing price, and you get the 8 topper sets in there. You get your 4 designs as well, which is ace. So that's $11.99. If you wanted to just stock up on a few of those designs that you like the most, then the topper sets individually are $1.99. So if you just liked a particular one more than other, or you make cards for a stall or anything like that, then you can just grab these for £1.99 each, which
These are
is
great.
amazing.
Like if you're batch making, you don't want to think about the card that you're making. You just want to make the same card
Yeah.
every time. Single sets
Yeah.
are great. Sometimes you don't want to think about things like that.
No, you just want to get your design and then
Yeah, you just want to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We've also got some inserts and papers, so £2.99 for these, and
I
we've
think
got.
that's upside down, Kelly. Yeah.
Yes. How did you see that?
It just didn't look like anything the other way.
I know, but how can you? I've got my glasses
It's like
on
a
too.
really, really nice like waterfall. The screen's closer here, I've realised.
Oh, it is actually.
Yeah, because I had to ask Amy to read some stuff the other day.
Okay.
Because I can't read it on that screen. It's too far away. I wouldn't mind, I've got new glasses as well.
I have not got new glasses, as you can see. Yeah, £2.99 for these inserts, and over on the website as well, we've got a good collection of other inserts that are all like £3 and under. So again, easy things to just have in your stash. You don't have to use them for inserts. If you just like the subtle designs on these, they can easily be a card background for sure.
Yeah, they could be like scrapbook backgrounds as well.
Yeah.
You don't have to use them as like for your card making. You could use them as junk journaling, especially the inserts because it's uncoated. You can be stamping on these, inking on these as well.
And you can pop them through your printer, can't you, I presume? Yeah. Perfect. So £2.99 for that. And then we've got the coordinating acetate too, which again is holographic foil, which just makes it really super special. £5.99 for this. So look at all those stars there on the black. Oh, it's like a
You
little
could see the
rainbow of
colours when
colour.
you just moved it then. It was just amazing. Look at all the rainbow colours.
I love it. It just makes it a little extra fancy,
I've just
doesn't
seen
it?
a sneak peek of the next one as well. Look at that.
I know, and you can really see the colours here, can't you? Just look.
I know, because sometimes it's hard to tell on, like, through the camera.
Yeah.
But the holographic foil has like tiny dots of colour, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like little sparkles of colour rather than it being like rainbow mirror, which is quite flat colour. You get that dotty effect in it, and it's really nice.
£5.99 for that. Amazing price. And another one we've got some adorable scoreable, and this is £4.99. So the colours that you saw throughout the kit here, we've got a hand-picked selection that are just going to go perfectly. So like Stacey was saying, if you just want to batch make some cards, you know, you don't have to think too much about it. We know these colours are going to go perfectly with it. But again, if you're just topping up your stash of adorable scoreable, I mean, you don't have to just use these colours for Unicorn Dreams cards. They're just colours you'll use time and time again.
Yeah, you've got some blues in there for Christmas. You know, you've got some of your greens. You've got some of those purpley colours that, you know, like chocolate box type colours. Yeah, lots of different. Great for your gift boxes as well.
Oh, of course. Gift boxes. Kat made a really nice gift box last week, actually.
Did she?
Yeah, she did. We've got one of Stacey's. Did you design this one?
I think it was actually Jen.
We've got one of Jen's unicorn dies here. £7.49. That's 50% off. So you can get this die for half price. And just look what you can do. You can make little apertures out of this. You can snip into the unicorn. It's just a really good size die as well. Fits on a 6x4 inch card or larger, completely up to you. And then we've also got some ribbon here. So this is £4.99, 24 metres of all that ribbon in there, all those beautiful, beautiful colours. So that is the Unicorn Dreams that is over on the website today. Make sure you go and grab it. But I think Stacey has prepped us a little something.
I have indeed. And obviously, with it being Black Friday, we've got to go with the sparkly Unicorn Dreams.
Oh, of course, of course.
So let's get this out. And you do get 2 of each topper, which is great. You also get your inspiration sheet. So if you just want to follow one of these cards, you can do. And then obviously this has all the extras involved in the kit that you can buy. I'm pretty sure most of them are probably on offer. So you've got the foiled acetate, you've got the adorable scoreable, you've got the die that we've mentioned. So grab all of that because you're going to want everything. But look at the colours with this. Now, I just love this one. I love the darkness of it, but then also those like almost rainbow colours. So we're going to pick this one out and we're going to look for the matching cardstock. The cardstock is beautiful. Let's grab one of them. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is a little bit of fussy cutting. Now, when I say fussy cutting, we're actually going to use our scissors just because I know not everybody's confident with their craft knife. So I wanted to do something a little bit easier today. And now with the hair, it kind of wisps off a little bit, but we're not actually going to use like the bit that you're cutting off. So you can just go around some of the sort of sharper edges. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, you can just go around with your scissors, and it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be exact. You could even leave like a little border on it if you wanted to. So just going round, we're just gonna kind of make up a little bit of that hair on the top. Move your cardstock rather than the scissors. And then just be careful when you get to the, I can't remember what this is called, the bit on the top of the head, because it is quite thin at the top. So you can see that, just be careful with that bit. Then don't cut off his ear like I was going to do then.
What's you gonna?
I know, yeah, we would have had problems then, wouldn't we?
I like the unicorn that you've picked.
I know, I love this unicorn. Then we're going to go up to this border here, but we're going to cut off this bit and chop along that that very straight edge. So we're going to bring our trimmer in because I want the straight edge. Now, you can line up your channel with the line of the border. Bring your little cutting tool and then just bring it all the way down until you can kind of feel it, and then it will just pop out like this. And then we're gonna just from the bottom cut off how much did I want to do, because I want to make an 8x6 card. So let's trim the bottom to 7 3/4 because I want a bit of a border. Now rather than cutting it this way and not getting it straight, let me just move that up, turn it over, and then you've got that straight edge that you can line up. So we're just going to take off a little bit from the bottom, then we're going to bring in this cardstock and we're just going to take a little bit off this side. You don't need to take an awful lot off. Then turn it over, and we want this to be 5 3/4. You probably go a little bit further. Let's take a bit more off. So 5 3/4 inches, that is. And we want the same height, so 7 3/4. And don't get rid of this bit because you can certainly use this again, especially because it's got that foiling on it. You can be using this as a really nice border or almost like a DL card. It'd be really nice. Okay, I'm sure I've just cut that wrong. I have. What have I just done there?
Oh, don't ask me for any measurement
I've just
help.
cut that
Dave.
totally wrong.
Can you make it work?
Yeah, we'll make something work.
You've no choice.
We'll just stick it back together, look.
How did you?
Oh, dear
Don't.
me.
Don't start us off. It's
I
too
meant
early.
7
into the show.
3/4. Right. We can make this work. We can cover it. Right.
Do you know just? Do you know what the unicorn's horn is called?
What?
The
Oh, a
unicorn.
horn?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you going to tell me?
Well, I'm hoping it's right. Karen in the comments has put, "Don't chop his alicorn off."
Oh.
Is that right, Lisa?
I don't know. It's knowledge of
You're supposed to know this, Lisa.
Lisa, do you not know all unicorn knowledge?
Right, we can make this work. It's fine. Don't do what I've done.
An alicorn is what Google says. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So I've got an 8x8 just because I haven't got a smaller card in here for some reason.
Do you want me to get you anything?
No, we're just going to cut it down.
You've got this.
Hopefully
Stacey.
the right way now. 8x6. Yeah? Yeah. We're fine.
Yeah. Of course you are.
It's been a busy morning. Right. 6. And then 8. We'll get there.
We've got a really good mix of answers coming in for the Win It Weekly, which is
Oh,
good.
have we?
I like it when it's a mix.
Is it mixed? Like really mixed? Yeah.
I would say a good mix between B and C, which
B and
were
C.
Prickles the Hedgehog and
Oh,
Tinker the Teddy
Transformer.
Bear.
Oh, I thought it was a Transformer. I've done this totally wrong. Look at this. What is going on? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Just don't know what I did wrong there. It's fine because this is going to go on here, so
Yeah, see? It's
we
not
can't
wrong
see
at all.
this very small joint.
I mean, you can hardly see it on the camera.
Thanks, Kelly. This is why I like working with you. Natalie would have just gone, yeah, we can see that.
Start again, please. Let
Okay.
me know in the comments if anybody did any Black Friday shopping yesterday. I want to have a read of what everybody's been popping in their
tell
baskets.
us what you've been ordering.
As also, seeing as Stacey is here, and there's quite a lot of Moonstone dies on
There
there
is.
as well. So if anybody's bought any Moonstone dies,
Because I messaged
let us
you
know.
yesterday and I was like, Daniel's put some Moonstone dies in that I said no to.
I know, but they are there.
But they're there now, so I can't do anything about it. Okay, so I've gone in with the Rainbow Mirror at 8x6. We're going to stick this on flat at 8x6 as well, but we're going to obviously put it to one side because I've cut it wrong. Don't you just love it when you have one of them mornings?
Faye has put, Stacey is having one of my regular crafting days.
Yeah, it's one of my regular crafting days.
Oh, Michelle's said put some ribbon over the join, see?
Yeah, well, we're going to put a sentiment on, I think, so it'll cover most of it. It'll be fine.
It will be fine.
And I've got my tape because I just really like my tape. I know that everyone loves their
Yeah, where's your tape
runners,
runner?
but I do love my tape. Okay, let's get that onto that side. I got that side, yep. Right. Again, I've stuck that upside down, I think. Oh, it's fine. We're just not going to talk about any of that today.
Oh, we moved on.
Okay, so we're going to place this here, but we're going to bring our topper in. Now, these are foiled and die cut, so they just pop out. Because of time, I am not going to be a pip snipper, but I know that Anne-Marie will do it regardless of time. But we're just going to take out that inner foiled frame, and we're going to use that a little bit differently to what... Obviously you can just keep it and use it as a frame. You can keep it on the topper if you want that thicker frame. But what I've done, we're going to use that slightly differently, which will probably cover most of that up as well. So we're going to actually place that underneath. So I thought, I really like these facing the opposite ways. So I kind of like it where this unicorn horn comes just below. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So it's not in his face. So we're going to do this, but then what I wanted to do was create like a ribbon border, and I thought, I don't really want to use ribbon. Plus I didn't have any when I was looking yesterday. So I thought we could use this as an actual ribbon border instead, which uses it slightly differently. So let's layer this up first. No, you know what? We're going to cut into it first. Now get your craft knife. Hopefully I've brought mine in, or there is one in here already.
Yeah, I can see one in that little pot.
Oh yeah. So, because I want it to kind of come here but not go over the unicorn, so we're actually just going to create like a little slit. It doesn't have to be massive because the border isn't huge, like it isn't massively wide or anything like that. But just for ease, you do want to just make sure it's fully cut. Then get your border strip. Let's go in this way. And we're actually going to chop into this to create that strip. Now it's ever so slightly too short, but what we're going to do, cut that down a little bit.
You need to be a good girl because your mum's watching.
Okay. My mum will, I'm pretty sure my mum's probably done the same mistake that I've done and cut it down a few times the wrong size. And then we're just going to slide this into that slit. Now hopefully I've done it enough. No. This is what I mean, because it's cardstock. Just make sure that your slit is wide enough, because you do want this to slide in nicely. Go on. Please don't do this to me today.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not going in.
It's just being a pain. It usually just goes in first time, but obviously it knows that we're live.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Let's go in that side. There you go.
Your mum's put, what Stacey's saying is I'm a rubbish crafter. I mean, I thought when she said it, but I didn't know what to say.
I didn't say that. Oh. Okay, so this looks like it's going behind the unicorn, which I really like. And then this bit is going to go at the top here. And then we're going to cover the centre with a sentiment. So let's stick this on, and because this has got a slit, what you can do is pull this back, put a little piece of scrap card underneath it, Then put your dotted tape runner on, and then you can bend it back into place. Make sure it's straight with your border. Let's stick this one on. And it's just a different way of using your frame if you didn't want to use it as an actual frame. Maybe you've got some scraps left over from other kits, you can use them, chop into them. Don't be afraid to use it in a different way. So let's bring the card back in. And I brought in all my foam pads from my desk because I had so many I chopped up the other day. And let's start layering this up. So I want them on different layers. So we're going to have this on one sort of level. Then we're going to have the frame on the same level. So we want some strips for this one. And I'm pretty sure that this one will fit on just about. I'd probably use a slightly thinner one, but I think I need to top up on them. Let's see if I've got any thinner ones. Oh, I have. Just because they're easier to line up if you've got a little bit of wiggle room. So especially when you're going around the corners.
We released some new foam pads last week, some 1mm strips.
1mm strips?
Yes.
I have not got any of these yet. Okay, let's take the backs off these. Now I would stick your frame first, not your topper, but you need to bring in your border as well, so then you can line it up. Because this is going to be on a different level, you kind of want to don't stick. Oh, it's one of them days. We kind of want it here, because then when we place this in the center, that is going to be in the right place for this to go on here. Now we're going to cover this up using the same technique we did before with that frame. So let's...
It's a very little clever idea.
Trim this. So you've still got these shaped bits that you could use as corner pieces if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
But we don't need it all the way across, because this will probably cover that. And we can also stick a sentiment on, so we can do the same thing. Just cut your ends straight.
Fiona has said she's very tempted to get these unicorns.
Tempted? Why is it not already in your basket? So we're going to cover up that mistake very nicely.
It's not a mistake, you was meant to do it.
I was obviously meant to do it. And then let's put this one on, and we're going to go with double. I could probably use the 4mm, but I haven't actually got any in my stash. I need to go and steal some from the warehouse.
Are you going
Have we got them in
stealing?
stock?
4mm.
What? Sorry.
Have we got...
You weren't listening.
Lisa, have we got 4mm in stock? I think we do.
I'm pretty sure. we
Yeah.
do.
Well, if you haven't got 4mm at home, you can just double up.
Yes, we do.
And then
Oh, Fiona said, I had the Christmas sets in my basket. Which Christmas sets? What have you got?
so I've got that, and then we just need some sentiments. So
Oh, it's looking good, this Stace.
let's go in with this one for up here, and then this one. But this one's actually a tag, so you could take out the little hole and add it as a tag.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just gonna use it as a sentiment like this. So let's get some foam pads. I'm pretty sure I've got some smaller ones. Let's go with that one. But because you've got those different layers and you've got that unicorn as well that's been lifted up from that card blank, you've got the really nice L shape, which I always like in cards. That L shape with the ribbon border. But because it's not ribbon as well, it's flat, so you're not going to have to worry about another layer.
Yeah.
But it's also got that holographic foiling, so it just blends in really nicely. And there you go.
Ah, I
That
love
way.
it.
But
Gorgeous
look at that
colours.
dimension because of that unicorn.
Yeah. Oh,
There you
thank
go.
you. You feel better now?
Yeah, now I've got one done.
You're in the flow now. No, there's no
Yeah.
panicking. It's all good.
Well, I realised I missed a step, but it's fine. You'll never know.
We'll never know. Moving on. So that's our beautiful Unicorn Dreams collection. But like I said at the beginning of the show, there's over 300 products on the website. So we've got Moonstone dies on there. We've got concept cards. We've got paper pads, inserts, stamps. And of course, we've even got some stickables too. So our selection of stickables we've got here, these are our A5 printed papers. So they're £3.99. These should be £7.99. So that saves you 50% on these. So you can just choose all different fabrics. So you can see here how lovely they are. And these are a full sticker sheet. If you've never seen our stickables before, they're so easy to work with. You can die cut into them. It's just cutting out using anything with glue. You just don't need to use it. You just peel and stick them down, don't you?
It's great.
That's
It's ideal for like your intricate sentiments and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course, because then you don't have to
Yeah.
go in and add the extra adhesive or anything like
As
that.
well, they're just really nice. So like this one in particular, that one that you've got on screen,
Yeah.
is one of my go-to because it's just such a nice subtle texture. I
Yeah.
just use it as backgrounds and all sorts.
Yeah,
Cut
well-
it into strips and use it as border strips.
And also, like things like this, like the texture, it gives you a mixed media sort of feel, but it's
Yeah.
already done for you because it looks really realistic too, which is so nice. So that's £3.99 for that one. There are A5 printed papers. Then we have got some more in the bold and bright selection. So again, these are the A5 printed papers, and there's a lovely feel to them as well. You get 36 in here, which is a great amount, in all these beautiful bold bright colours. Look at that hot pink, and we've got that purple in there as well. So this one is £4.99. There's only limited stock of this one, so that hopefully it's still there now, but limited stock of this. We've got them in DL as well, already cut down for you. Just pop them onto a DL card and you are ready to go. Again, 36 colours in this one, and that's £2.99. So that should be £6.99, so it's saving almost 60%, which is
That's
amazing.
amazing. Because especially at that size is great for your dies because you don't always use a massive amount.
Yeah.
So it's great for any layering dies as well because
Okay.
it's really easy to just cut from multiple sheets
Yeah.
and then just layer because there's no sticking.
Yeah.
You just peel the back off,
Peel.
layer. Great for batch making.
I know when we just released stickables when I came back from maternity leave, and I don't know why, because it's the easiest concept ever. You remember, don't you, Lisa? She remembers because she's thinking, how can she be that silly? And I was like, but what is it? Just the full I just couldn't. I was like, I don't understand. What is this?
She asked me so many times.
Just 9 months off from grafting. I
just
just couldn't
papers
get my
with-
concept.
Papers with stickiness on it.
That is all
That is
it
it. It's not complicated.
Now I know what they are. Probably because Lisa's told me 100 times. So we've also got some of the foiled papers as well. So stickables with foiling on. Look at that. So it's beautiful. We've got these like party balloons here in all different. We've got little patterns on there you can see. We've got some polka dots and some really nice intricate swirls. Look at that.
But I'm pretty sure that all stickables are like a matte finish.
Yeah.
So you can be colouring these as well. So you can use in your ink. So those balloons,
Like-
you could go in and add colour to each individual balloon if you wanted to.
Oh, Oh, and obviously you won't be able to colour on the foil, so it'll just like stand
It'll just
out.
resist. Yeah. So if you're using your inks, for example, ink over it, and then use a piece of kitchen roll and just buff it, and it'll bring out that foiling again because it'll remove any of the wet ink.
Oh, I didn't know that. You don't need to tell me anything else about stickables, Stacey. Don't, you know. Well, I just got my head around the concept. There's 24 in this pack, but look at all the different patterns. So it's a really essential pack for it's like birthdays you could use the feathers for like weddings, anniversary.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So many different occasions. And so many different styles as well. So you'll have styles in this. Like that, those floral ones would work really nicely with your unicorn dreams.
Oh, of course, yeah, especially
But then
with
you've
like
got
some
other
colours
ones
like
that'll work
this.
with like your everyday ones.
Yeah.
You've obviously got birthday in there. You've got your heart, so it could be Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It won't be long until it's the New Year and Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
look. Some really
Those could be
handy
presents
patterns.
because
Yeah.
of those present stripes.
And you can cut them into shapes as well, like Stacey said,
Yeah.
they could be presents, so you could easily cut them into a little present shape.
Yeah, use your nesting dies as well.
Yeah. You've got your polka dots there and some gorgeous script writing as well. So £4.99 for that one. What else have I got here in my stash? We've got the Bold and Bright Just My Type. So all these, kind of like the Just My Type pads that we do, you just snip into these and you've got so many sentiments. So this pack contains 1,440 sentiments. So
So good.
I'll just read you a few. We've got Daddy, World's Best Boyfriend, Grandpa, Dream Big, Be Happy, You Are My Sunshine, Fiance, Cousin. So our topper sets, they've got like sentiments and for relatives that we don't always see on like topper sets.
Yeah.
Like fiance and things. So you can just create a beautiful card, snip into one of these and just stick them on. So that's perfect. That's £4.99 as well. Then we've got our occasion borders. Look at the size of these. So if you're making quite a large card, 8x8, you could just put these like one down the side or at the bottom. This pack contains 156 borders, again all foiled, and it's £4.99. And some of these are like congratulations, just for you, sent with love, best wishes, happy birthday. So a really great mix of different occasions in here. And you can see on the front all the different colours that those borders are going to come in. So £4.99 for 156 borders. Crazy price, crazy.
These are all, for me, core things. Like you need to top up in your stash. You need to get hold of them while they're at this price, because think about if you're batch making, you're making for craft festivals, at that price, it brings your, like you're making more money basically on your cards.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
need to be topping up.
These ones as well, again, like Stacey just said, just think of how often that you'll be creating a card that's got flowers on and you just need a little something else. These are already die cut, you just need to pop them out.
You also don't have to use them with the stickiness on. So you can just keep the backs on, put a foam pad on, and just use them as toppers if you wanted to, embellishments, that sort of thing.
Yeah, because you could layer these flowers up as well, couldn't you, and give yourself a little bit of dimension. And the same with the butterflies as well, and the dragonflies. If you wanted to layer them up, you can. Look at them all. £4.99 for both of these packs, £4.99 each, so amazing again. And then we've also got this, which is my favourite, because I love things like this. Vintage Melody.
This.
Oh, it's so sweet. Look at all the gorgeous colours in it. We've got butterflies, we've got birds. It's really sweet. It's very vintage.
So I saw these, obviously when they were launched, and I thought they were just toppers. And then I took some home, and I was looking at it to like think about what I wanted to do today.
Yeah.
There is so much in this. I didn't think there was as much in.
I know. It's like a proper topper collection, isn't it?
Because you've got all your toppers, but then you've got your embellishments and you've got sentiments already.
Yeah.
They're on the uncoated cardstock, so you can ink them. Plus, there's foiling as well, and the foiling is stunning throughout this. Absolutely beautiful. But look, you've got floral arrangements. You've got individual flowers.
Yeah.
You've got this next one. You've got like little postage stamps and corners and all sorts. Border strips as well.
Yeah. I know everything is in here.
And that's just in one thing, one kit.
Yeah. I know. £7.99. Half price. Amazing.
It's amazing.
Is it
that,
just ish?
yeah.
And then we've got more with that. So
Oh no.
Look at these. They're just so pretty.
So I took home the first kit,
Yeah.
and then I was like, well, I need some backgrounds.
Well,
I had
they're
a
all
look on
here.
our Black Friday sale, and then saw that these were in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Oh no.
So you've got your A5 papers, and then you've also got the verses.
Yeah.
It's madness.
I think Stacey's going to be doing some shopping. Look at these, £5.99 for all these verses, and they're in a perfect size as well. They're not too big. You could put these in the insides of your card if you wanted to. You could mat and lay them and make them into a little frame. They're just really sweet. Chop into them. You could put more than one on one card if you wanted to, because they all
these
work.
are A5 sheets, aren't they?
Mhm.
So 4 up is A7. Yeah.
Yes.
A5,
Yeah.
A6, A7. So these are a similar size to your pocket pads.
Yeah.
So you can be using these alongside your pocket pads as inserts
Oh yeah.
if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
of course. Absolutely. And then
Amazing.
another one of these really handy, just my type, sentiments, but in that lovely vintage sort of like wishy-washy colour there. We've got the blacks, we've got the whites, and it's almost like, it reminds me of, did you ever used to do it at school? And you'd make
Everybody did it.
a
I know
background
you were
of
going
like,
to say.
like tea bags.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it is.
Everybody's done it. It's
Yeah,
like one of the
haven't they?
staples that you have to do in school.
Yes.
So you've got the distressed one, and then but you've also got black and you've also got white in there as well.
Perfect.
So you can be again inking the white ones
Yeah.
to be whatever colour. So you can be mixing and matching these with your dyes and all sorts.
And there's over 2,000 in that little handy pack, so it's going to keep going for ages, absolute ages.
And what's more, those sentiments are great if you're at craft fairs because they're already sticky. You don't need to take your glue.
Yeah.
You can just ask, okay, what sentiment do you want? What I presume it's got relatives in it as well.
Yeah, I can see granddad, daughter,
Yeah,
and
so it's got
son-in-law.
relatives in it, so you can be asking them what sentiment, what relative. You don't need any glue with you. You just peel off the back, stick it on your card, and they can take it away instantly.
Yeah, really easy.
So it
for
is
that.
perfect just to have out on your stalls, and they can personalise it straight away.
So what are you going to make for us?
I'm going to make a bit of an acetate card.
Oh, fancy.
Because this collection, because it is sticky, lends itself to acetate cards really nicely.
Okay.
So we're going to go in with our gold, just because it has got gold foiling throughout the vintage melody, and I had to go and grab these this morning. I ran in and I was like, I need these. I'd already grabbed the collection on Friday when I was in. So we've already got all of these, and just look how many sheets you get. So many sheets. I just cannot believe it. Honestly, I can't believe it. So let us make our card base first. So I'm going to make a 7x5, but I want the front to be of acetate. So I've grabbed that piece of acetate. I want the back to be like gold, because we're going to bring in a background sheet. But first we need to make that background. So let's bring in our trimmer, and hopefully we're going to trim it right this time. We want a 7x5 card. So we're going to make this first at 5, because this can be the exact size, and that at 7. But then the acetate, we want like a little, almost like tab or lip. So we're going to make this at 5 because the width is fine. But then instead of 7, we're going to do 7.5, I think. Then we're going to get our scoreboard, and I have brought my own score tool in because I know that it goes missing all the time, so we'll see whether it's there.
Well, not anymore now. It's got a little label.
Oh, has it? Oh, no.
What is that?
Nope, it's not there.
In the little white pot on the side of the...
Look. Studio.
We're not petty in here at all.
No. Where is acetate? Bits on it already. Okay, and then we're just going to score at 7. And then fold that lip over and just give it a nice score. Now, the other thing that you want to buy with stickables. Pretty sure that we've got stock of it on our website, is the burnishing tool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's an expensive tool, but it's a must-have tool. So that little lip is going to sit at the back of our card. Now what you can do, I'm not going to do it just because of time, but you can then stick another piece of card over the top, which will give you extra stability for your card, but it'll also cover your workings. So I'm hoping that I've got some red tape, but I don't know whether I have. So we might have to just use the standard tape.
I feel like we must have red
I
tape.
usually have red tape. It must be on my desk because it does get stuck to a few things in my... It's fine. We'll just use normal tape.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So if you're at home, use a little bit of red tape. It'll just hold that a lot better than this double-sided tape. Line this up with your score. Make sure it's obviously aligned with the sides of it as well, but just give that a really good burnish. Even with your red liner tape, you want that adhesive to stick on to the acetate really well. And then you've got that card front. Then we're going to open this back up and we're going to add one of our backgrounds in. Now I saw these online. I'm going to have to buy some because I'm in love with them. Look at all these really nice patterns. You've got butterflies, you've got flowers. This is the one that we're going to use today just because it is so beautiful. But look at these. These are great for junk journaling and scrapbooks and stuff like that.
I always come across, when I'm looking on Facebook, people that make like a scrapbook page, and they would be so easy to just
But then you have these smaller ones that you just cut in half, and they're just like textures, which are really, really nice. So you've got the oranges and the yellows that work beautifully throughout. You've got your grungy colours, and then you've got those really nice bright blues and greens. So I just wanted to show you that. But we're going to cut this down and put it as a background here. Let's bring the trimmer back in. Now we did this 7 by 5, so we want 6 3/4 by 7 by 5, 4 3/4. I don't know why. I'm a little bit like Natalie with maths. I'm really not good at math. Maybe it's a creative thing.
I don't know if it's just with the pressure that it's live. I think if you
No, I'm just rubbish at maths in general. I can't do, like mental maths.
Yeah.
Absolutely no chance. If somebody asked me a times table, my mum would back me up on that one. Absolutely rubbish. So what I would do is just fold back a small amount of it and then sort of crease it, so then it's a little bit easier to work with, because you want to get in place the edges, and because you've not got it all released, you can check that it's going to be straight. Then what you want to pull it at the back, pull this, and as you pull in, obviously use your burnishing tool. I don't think I've brought mine in. I think it's in my storage pot. But you want to burnish this really nicely as you go, and what that means is you won't get any air bubbles in there. But look how nicely that's gone down without any glue, any tape. Perfect. And the whole thing is stuck down. You know, like you've just put tape on or even glue, you've still got some corner bits sometimes that lift up, whereas that's done perfectly. Now we can start bringing in our toppers and start building this up. So I thought we could start with some of the toppers. Now I really like this bird, so we can put this in here. And I really like the floral arrangements as well, especially this one because it's got that really nice foiling on. Because it's all die cut, it just pops out. Now this is like I would say more of a paper than a cardstock. So it's not like your toppers. So you do need to be a little bit more careful when you're pulling it out, just to make sure that you don't rip any of the bits. Oh, he always puts me on edge when he comes in.
All three of us then went, oh.
Oh no! Morning everyone.
You know what?
Right.
I'm just going to pop him there.
As we went live this morning, you looked in the window, and then that put me on edge.
Did you?
No, it didn't.
It did. He just looked through the window, and I was like, "What have I done wrong?"
I didn't know.
What's he look? It
We'll
was like
just pop this guy here. Is that all right? I'll just pop him there, like that. Is that okay for everyone? Here we go.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Have a good day.
Don't come back because you put me on edge again. Right, and then on the back, you can see some little bits. I don't know whether you can see that. I'll bring it up. They're like die cut little bits. So just pop those out as well. That's how really nicely die cut these are. That you get those little bits throughout. So I think we're going to go with topper flat. When I say flat, I just mean stuck onto the acetate. And then again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it over. Use your bottom bit that isn't stuck to work out where you want it. And then start at the top and push that down as you're peeling the back off, and look how well that is stuck, and you've got no residue, no sort of markings of where you've put glue or anything like that, which is why these are absolutely perfect for your acetate or your parchment, that sort of thing. And then I thought we could kind of build up around it, so let's go with foam pads as well, because we obviously mentioned earlier that you can build this up. Where's my little pile of foam pads gone?
There.
Thanks, Kelly. It's a good job you're here today.
Oh no. Oh no.
Um,
A few people commenting about what Dan might have put behind me.
yeah, little sneaky thing there.
And sneaky thing, and I know Lisa will agree with me, doesn't go with our set.
No, it doesn't.
Most certainly does not.
Does not go.
Spent all that time.
I know.
Ruined it.
So we can place that on there, and that's got the foam pads on it. So you will get the workings for that, but you can see we can add things to the back of this as well. So we're going to add a topper. What topper do we want? Shall I add another one? Yeah. So we've got some different birds in here, so I thought we could... I haven't got a plan for this, by the way. I'm just making this up as we go along, but that's the nice thing about these toppers, that you can kind of layer them up and just place them where you want to. So with this one, we're going to go with foam pads again, if I don't lose them again. Right, Lisa, how are we doing on time?
No, no,
No, no, no.
Said you don't want to know.
Oh, I don't want to know.
no.
Oh, don't say that.
It's fine.
Before I came in, Jess was like, what time are you going to finish today? I was like, I'll finish when I finish, Jess. You know what? I'm not coming in the future. You can do it yourself. I'm sure everyone would like to see Jess demonstrate. She'll
Not
never
sure
do
she'll
it.
go for that.
Yeah.
She'll never ever do it.
Well, she's been doing quite a few little quick cards though, hasn't
Oh,
she?
her quick cards are amazing. I've told her this. I've told her her quick cards are really good.
Oh no.
So we can layer these up. And because you've
Oh,
got
that
those
looks
different
lovely.
levels,
Yeah.
it just really brings it out really nicely. you've got this really nice quote as well, so we can stick this on. We're going to go with flat for this one. They are really easy to peel off. I have got no nails at the moment. I think it must be the weather. They're just breaking really easily. So we've got that in that corner. Let's put some little ones on as well.
Yeah.
So we've got...
Jess's message.
Oh dear.
She said, absolutely not. And the viewers only ever get to see the edited version.
Yeah. They don't see the Jess, the back behind the scenes, yeah, the 45 minutes and the Lisa, will you help me? Stacey, how do I do this? Oh, I can't do that. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then she goes off and you don't know where she's gone, and then she comes back and she goes, I've done it. I'm like, see, I told you you could do it. And then let's add in, where's the butterflies? These are really nice. You've also got the bird on these as well. So you've got the bird with that really nice foiling in. But with this one, we're gonna lift the wings up a little bit, and then I did have some strips. I've found the strips. A little bit too long, but when you've got more time at home, you can really layer this up. You can put things on the back of the acetate as well to hide those foam pad workings, but you can just layer this up really nicely and use all those elements. And then you can also bring in the Just My Type sentiments as well. You've got the border strips that you could add in as well, which is really nice. But that,
Oh, that's beautiful.
but look at all the different layers, because you've got the layers in the background as well.
Yeah.
Just that on its own is really nice with all the foiling. How nice is that?
Thank you. I
And
love
really
it.
easy to make as well.
Yeah, I really like it. Thanks. 2 down. So we've got, if you saw, well, you did see down little pop in, so I'll let you decide whether that is a red herring or not. But the Win It Weekly question this week is to win Dan's goodie bag of prizes, which is just over here. It's all this, it's worth over £200, and one lucky winner will be announced on Friday's show. And you just have to answer on Christmas Day 1981, what was Dan's favourite gift? Was it A, a Transformers Optimus Prime? Was it B, Prickles the Hedgehog? Or was it C, Tinker the Teddy Bear? So we'll let you decide what you think about that, and then I'm going to stand here so then it doesn't ruin our set. Let's carry on with some more deals. So £1.99 topper sets, and we have got even more over on the website. Go and have a good look at the ones available. So we've got ones from this kit, our Running Free, which has got beautiful horses. All, if you've got a friend that has stables or just love horses, or you know, perfect for those mail cards with the colourways in there, these are going to be perfect for that. And then we've got oh look, our Butterfly Botanica. I didn't even realise these ones were in, but yes they are.
I think Dan just ignored us all when we said, don't put this in, don't put that in, because we want to keep them.
And the Rainbow of Flowers, I think there's 8 of these and one has already sold out, so that went yesterday. So you've got all the pretty flowers in here, there's 8 to choose from. Just look at them, all £1.99 each. It's a great price for a topper set. And then one here from our Storybook Woods. And then we've got to show you some concept cards, haven't we? Especially our wonderful waterfalls. So we've got the wonderful waterfalls for the kids, and I'm pretty sure as well one of these has gone. So each one of these creates 12 different waterfall designs. So you get all this to make the little waterfall mechanism, and then you just pop that onto a card, so it's just a waterfall like topper, if you will. So that's the one for the kids. It's £5.99 this, so they all should be for £11.99, and they are down to £5.99. We've got this one here. This one is for the grown-ups, so you've got more flowers in here, you've got some lovely bird inspired ones there, and a vintage feel down here with that sewing machine and the typewriter. Again, that's £5.99. We've got wonderful waterfalls for her. Oh, some lovely fancy Art Deco ladies in there too. And then we also have the Ink Me versions too, which are £3.99. And you can just stamp on these yourself. You can create your own topper. You get all the different shapes as well. And then you get the long mechanism at the back to make this work. So let me show you some cards, because that's how we can see this working. So just look, it's all been put onto a topper. I mean, that's just going to be so much fun if you receive it, isn't it?
Yeah, you can put it on absolutely any background. So it's the toppers and the mechanism that you get. So you can put it on your dual design pad, your adorable scorable, your pattern packs, absolutely anything. And because the themes are so versatile, there is going to be something in your craft stash that you've definitely got that will pair with these things.
You can see on these cards that we've mixed them to all sorts of things, haven't we? Like, you know, pattern packs, your designer card packs, all sorts of different things. You just need to match your tones.
And it's one of those things that looks like it's going to be really complicated to put together, whereas actually it's really easy.
Yeah. I just like how it all
I know, it's so
like
cool,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah. This is a really cool one. Lovely deep colourways, and this was inspired by a club gift, isn't it? The artwork from this, which was a really popular one. And another one here. Oh, I just love them. And you know, I've amazed myself because I'm not even looking, and I thought I'm going to pull these, and they're not going to work because I'm not holding it right. But you know, perfectly.
They've all
worked perfect. So £5.99 for the Ink Me versions. I mean, yeah, £5.99 for the wonderful waterfalls, and then if you want the Ink Me versions, that is £3.99. And then we had to, because Stacey's here, just show a few of the masks that's on the website as well. So our layering blue and corners multi-buy, this should be £20. It's £9.99. Are you okay?
I know.
And you get 4 masks in there as well, so it's 4 masks for £9.99, which is even better. So it's like £2.50 a mask, isn't it? So that's a great price.
Oh, we're not even talking. That's £9.99 for both of them.
That's for 8 months.
Yeah, I know.
8 masks. Oh,
I know.
right.
I saw it this morning, and I was like, "No way are we doing that for half price."
Oh, I was thinking that's such a good price.
No.
Yeah, okay.
That's for both of them.
That's
That's
for
8
both.
masks that you've got.
That's crazy. £9.99. Also, I presume it's the same as well for the beautiful balloons and butterfly. £9.99. 8 masks in there. Just look at the sort of things you can create.
It is the same price, just buy them individually as well. Like £9.99 for one or £9.99 for two.
What are you going to get?
You might as well get
Yeah,
You might as well get
£9.99 for
two, yeah.
two.
Even if
Absolutely.
you don't want to use it, wrap it up as a Christmas present
No.
for your crafter. I mean, I'd keep it, obviously. We don't need to discuss that, but
Oh, look at the cards.
but the pairs work really well together. So we designed them so then you could have the flowers in the background and then the bird at the front. So getting them both is ideal because then you can do that, what they were designed to do.
Oh, I like this one. I like that one a lot. Are you going
Peacock
to?
butterfly is my absolute favourite.
Are you going to use that one?
No, I'm going to use the flowers because we're actually going to pair them with the stickables verses sheet.
Okay.
So I thought we could show how you can bring your papercraft in with the backgrounds as well.
Well, let's head over to you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've already taped down a 6x6 piece of cardstock. It's Ink Me, so I would always recommend Ink Me. I've picked 4 colours. With your masks, you've got 4 masks. In your packaging, it'll have a layering guide and a suggested colour guide. So I think the suggested colours are quite pinky colours for this one, but we've gone in with our peachy and our warm honey to kind of match the colours in the stickables collection. Now on each mask, you probably won't be able to see this, but you've got a very, very small, like, etched letter. So you've got A on this one, you've got B on another one, and it goes all the way up to D. The other thing, you've got 2 corners that are, like, snipped off almost. So what this does, use a little bit of a pencil, a little bit of a pencil, just use a pencil. I don't know why we were using a little bit of one. So just mark the corners, tape it down because you don't want it to move. Now I am going to tape the corners because then I want to actually make sure that it doesn't move. So if I do the corners that I've aligned, I know that it's definitely not going to move. And we're going to cut this down anyway, so it doesn't matter if you run over it, but if you cover those two corners, it means that you can actually cut it square. Whereas if you were to ink this corner, you get a little bit of colour in the two corners. So that's what I would do. So you've got those. Let's go in with our warm honey first. So going in with our Prism inks, which are back in stock after our mammoth show last week that they keep reminding me about. And we're just going in with our blending tool and just inking all of this in one colour. Now in your guide, some layers will have two colours, but it will show you in the guide. I just haven't got the packaging, I've only got the masks, unfortunately. But it is really easy to follow.
What did you say you were mixing with it? Oh, stickables.
Yeah. Just while we've got them in the Black Friday sale,
Yeah.
I thought usually, I mean, you could use anything. You could use stamps, like stamp sentiments. You could use your little book of sentiments. I also noticed that hasn't been featured on Facebook yet. Some combos are in the sale.
Oh, yeah.
Another core thing that probably should have stayed in stock, but
Not bit for a haul.
I was just going to say that.
I guess I'll be designing some new ones for you all. Okay, so we've got that. That's our first layer done. And you're probably thinking layering masks are really complicated, but they're honestly really not. They're really easy to do. So let's take this off, and you can just leave it in place because we're going to use it for our next one. So that's layer one done. Now what you want to do is, A is up here in this corner. So when you get your next one, which I think is this one, make sure your B is in the same corner. Align your masks with those two pencil marks that we had, and then stick those back down with your low tack tape. Now we're going to go in with Peachy, and I'm pretty sure off the top of my head this was all one colour again. So we're just going to go in. You can go in with your finger daubers if you want to, because the designs are not massive. They're not like massive areas of colour that you need to do. Your finger daubers are great. Stay there. Just keep picking up that colour so you've got a nice strong colour. The other thing that you can do with layer masks is use the same colour ink, just adding in more ink over the top of it will give you a much subtler effect. It'll give you like almost like a shaded effect, so you'll just get a darker colour just by adding more ink. We've gone in with a different colour, so you can definitely see the difference on camera. And you're probably thinking, what on earth are these spiky things that she's doing? But it looks beautiful when it's done. This is also, I think it's probably peacock first, the peacock butterfly, and then it's these flowers.
Okay. Remind me of fireworks at the minute. Look a bit like fireworks at the minute.
Yeah. So we're just going to take the colours off there, lifting this up, and you can see the shading is already added to those flower centres perfectly. No need for the, you know, like when other companies have got like background, they've got, I systems with pegs and stuff. You don't need any of that. You just need your little pencil. Just align it with your pencil mark. Really easy. There's no extra expense to it. Really, really easy to do. Pear green this time. This is quite a light green. And again, this is one colour all over. Just follow the guide in the instructions. It will tell you and make it really easy to follow. But once I would suggest you probably do the suggested colours first as like a test.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get an idea of how the colour goes down, how it layers. Then once you've done that, you can start mixing and matching colours like we're doing today to do your own colourways. You could even do some of the techniques that we did the other day. You know, the resist techniques where you maybe spritz through this and remove some of the colour. You could put a base colour down first if you wanted to before you start doing any of your layering masks. You could ink onto a coloured cardstock. The other thing you can do, which is really, really nice, especially with like the bird or the peacock, butterfly, heat emboss one of the layers. So you add in a little bit of like glitz and glamour to it.
Glitz and glamour.
Glitz and glamour. That's what we're all about this week. How nice was Dan's suit yesterday?
Very
Don't tell him I
nice.
said that because it'll go straight to his head. But... So that's our pear green done. And you can see this is building up really nicely but also really quickly. Look at that.
Oh, that looks
You
beautiful.
could just leave it as that if you wanted to. But this one is really going to finish it. So just make sure that the D is in that top corner. Align those two corners. Now with this one, this is quite a dark khaki green. I just need a thing out my box. Not used this colour yet.
Oh, is it a fresh?
It's a
ink
fresh
pad?
colour, yeah. So it needed a ink pad on the bottom. Now it's very dark, so what we're going to do is take some off and then lightly go over it. This is probably one of the layers that you could go in with the same colour.
Oh, okay, and just build it up.
And just build up the colour, yeah. But with this one, you have the flower centres as well. So in a minute, I'm going to grab my finger daubers and we're just going to add a little bit more colour to the flower centres. Just to make sure that they really pop. Okay, put that to one side, bring in my finger daubers. I think that's probably the right green. And you can see the little flower centres through your mask, but just add it more colour to those bits. You could add it in with the brown, or you could heat emboss those. Those would be really nice.
Oh,
just
that'd
heat
be
emboss,
nice.
you know, those little bits.
Yeah.
Use a smaller ink pad.
Could you put gems on if you wanted to? Or
You
not?
could put gems on, yeah. So I think that is everything. And then when we take these off, this is my favourite bit.
The reveal.
The big reveal, yeah, because it just looks so pretty. Look at it.
Wow.
And you wouldn't have thought that that is just very, very simply for masks or stencils.
No, you'd think somebody spent absolutely hours colouring
Yeah.
that in.
So let's just take these off. Grab my grab our trimmer, which is now buried underneath all my other stuff. We can trim this down. Now the nice thing is that you can actually follow the lines here as you guide to where you want to trim. If you want that 6x6 border, you can trim it down if you want to. 6x6, 5x5 these masks are.
I'm intrigued to see what stickables you're going to put on.
So when you're at home, you can just use a eraser and just erase the two alignments because you've done it in pencil. They're really easy to remove. Then let's get these verses and pick a verse. And you've got those like really nice yellows. You get 4 of each. I thought you got 3 of each. It just gets better every time we look at it.
Michelle has said that would make stunning wallpaper.
It would.
Yeah.
And this tiles as well.
Ah,
So you
yeah.
can do it there, then do it there again. And you can make 8x8 cards if you want to.
Yeah.
You can make cards of any size. So let's go with that butterfly one, I think.
Can we do any larger layering masks?
I don't know whether we will because of the price. We
Okay.
like things to be affordable. It's not a no, but I think at the moment 5x5 is very affordable, and most of the time we do try and make things tile.
Yeah.
But it's not a no. I think when we started, we didn't know how well received they'd be. So we wanted to do something,
Oh, that looks so
Affordable.
nice there.
but I thought it just brings in the two different things together. What size is this? We're just going to make it up.
Yeah. We're doing it by eye.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people do that.
Well, the other way you can do it is do it that way. So you can line it up with the way you want it and then just mark it with a pencil.
Yeah.
That's a really easy way of doing it, because then you've got the mat that you want. So you can bring that back in. Let's do a mat for this layer. Will it fit on there? Yeah. I think this is 5. So I would probably cut that down, but just for time, because Jess will shout at me, we will just do a slightly bigger mat today. Yeah, that's it.
She's already been at the door.
Has she?
No.
Don't do this to me, Kelly. My heart went then.
Who had stood
Just had
there?
visions of looking up and just Jess's face stood in that tiny little slit there, like a horror film.
I did that the other week to Dan, and I
It
can't
is-
remember who we was on with. Natalie, I think.
It doesn't matter who stands there. It's the fact that it's a small slit makes you look like you're in a horror film.
It does. He did came out and said you looked like you was from The Shining.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
Yeah. Here's Jess. So we've got this stickable sheet with the adhesive on the back. Is Lisa giggling over there?
Yeah.
Messaged me.
Jess's message. What she said, Lisa?
Does Stacey have it out for me? Am I that scary?
Jess is very scary when she wants to be. Fold it over again, please.
Spacey.
Oh, what? We're going to have to get a picture of that and show everyone. Jess has just appeared in the little slit. Okay. Look, she's put me off. I don't know what I'm doing now. Let's stick this on here. Really, really simple. But it shows you the masks, and obviously you can stick it on a card blank when you're at home.
That looks beautiful.
Oh, that way. There you go.
Love it. What's your favourite one from your 3 demos today?
Oh, I think my unicorn one, you know. Even though I messed it up.
I'm shocked you've said
Well,
your
there's
unicorn one.
3 very different cards today.
I think the third one, the one you've just done for me.
Oh, that way.
That way.
I feel like the camera's moved.
Oh, look. Oh, thank you so much. Comments were already coming through as you had just finished, when you did the reveal of the masks. Everybody
thank you,
saying
everyone.
it already looked stunning. Chloe said, gorgeous idea. Thank you, Stacey. Faye said, beautiful. Sam has said, don't worry, we love the longer shows.
Thanks, everyone. Just everyone here doesn't.
Gorgeous card, Stacey, and so different. Thank you so much. And we're only teasing. We love Stacey being here. If you want more Black Friday deals today and you need some more live demonstration, then Natalie is over at Hobbymaker. She's going to be there at 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And I won't tell you what with, because I will let it be a little surprise. Yeah, so go and catch Natalie there at Hobbymaker, and then in the morning Nat and Kat will be here for some more Black Friday deals, and we might show some Moonstone dies tomorrow.
Ooh.
Maybe, yes. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the show and Stacey's 3 fabulous demonstrations, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.